welcome to my new car. It has been a crazy busy week. Monday, I had to go get my cortisone injection. Tuesday was normal. Wednesday, I was supposed to have jury duty. Now, we live in a really unpopulated county, and so there's always the chance. That's the third time I've been called. The first two times I got out of it, I figured this time I needed to not get out of it. So I was planning to go, schedule the day so that I didn't need to be at work. And you call the night before jury duty after 5, and it tells you if cases have been vacated or if you're needed to attend. So it said everyone who's received a January summons, all cases have been vacated and you don't have to come. So I had the day off. Oh my God. My brother had something he needed me to do for him online, and it was very difficult, and I was very stressed out, but I got it done. That was Wednesday, and my brother cannot stand the president. So when I was done doing it, I told him, I said, okay, here's the deal. You can never, ever, what you owe me is you can never, ever say anything bad about the president to me in my presence ever again. And he said, he's the greatest president who ever lived, and he deserves to be on Mount Rushmore. And I said, finally, you get it. So that was funny. So then Thursday, the lady who's trying to buy the shop spent the day with us at the shop, and she came from open to close. It was kind of an eye-opening experience, how different people would run a business. But anyway, so there's some hiccups with that, and I'm feeling a little less confident that she'll be able to buy it. I'm still hoping and praying that she will, but she needs to overcome some obstacles. So, although I told you last time we were starting to look at homes, I just told Honey, I said, dear Lord, we just gotta slow our roll. If I have to groom for 4 more years, I can do it, and I will do it if I have to. So, I don't know if I mentioned Honey did reach 100% with his disability status, and that has really helped. I don't want to say too much, but it's good. He's feeling, well, he's been real sick for 2.5 weeks with a cold flu type of thing, but the largest part of his disability is PTSD, and I just saw yesterday that there's a movie that's coming out called Sheepdog, and it's about military service members that have been to war, and they come back and they have these PTSD issues because of things that they saw, things that maybe they had to do. And I told him about it, and I told him it's not a movie to show how messed up individuals are when they get back. It's a movie to show them a way to the other side. And people who haven't been to war, such as myself, such as probably a majority of you, have no idea. And we want to just say, oh, it's behind you, put it in the past, and all of that. And I'm sorry, it just doesn't work that way. And I've done some research on it so I can better understand from a level that I can understand. Anyway, so then yesterday we had to meet the kids. The kids were here. Blake's wife's sister is having a baby, so she was putting on a baby shower for the sister, and so that's why they're here in town. And we met them yesterday for breakfast, and that was nice. And then today's Saturday, and today's normal. Except I have been told I need to stop at Del Taco on the way home. I personally do not like Del Taco. I like Taco Bell, but I don't like Del Taco. So you'll have to tell me what your opinion is on that. So I'm back to, okay, we're just going to be here longer, and that's okay. So I told Honey, I wasn't planning to bring out all the things that I put away so that I had room to put up Christmas. I was just going to leave that put away since we thought maybe we would be moving sooner rather than later. So I told him, just go ahead and bring it in. I'm just going to move along like we're still living here and it's all good. But we have not had very much snow at all. The snowpack in Colorado is 0. Which, I mean, you may see in some of the backgrounds that there is a little bit of snow. We had a little bit last night, but when I talk about snowpack is when we get feet of snow. And then that snow at even higher elevations than we are, once it melts, it replenishes our rivers, our reservoirs. It gives moisture to the ground. It keeps us from having as many wildfires. And considering we're in a very dry winter right now, I was really hoping we'd be able to move because wildfires are pretty scary. And they happen. So it's a little nerve-wracking. But, and it's disappointing because we do like the snow. We don't like 6 feet of it at one time. We do like the snow. So anyway, we have kind of a slow day at work today. And it's really weird because like a week and a half ago, we had the busiest day we've had in probably 2 years. In January, on a weekday. It was really bizarre, but awesomely bizarre. So I got this new camera holder because there's a lot of times at home where I don't have really the time to just stop and have conversation, a dialogue. And I started this video in the neighborhood, and I am now almost to the bottom of the pass. So 9 minutes and 16 seconds. So probably 10 minutes. Takes me 10 minutes to get from 9,200 feet to 7,200 feet. And yeah, I haven't been doing any stories of my life videos just because things have been kind of busy. I like to do them right after church, and Honey has been sick, so we haven't gone to church in two Sundays. And then the Sunday before that, we had gone on Christmas Eve, and then his family was here, and they're Catholic, So anyway, it's been 3 Sundays and I really miss it, and I'm looking forward to going tomorrow. So I should be off early today, which is nice. Come home. I'm working on a journal, a real colorful journal, and looking forward to finishing that because I need to get on to Valentine cards. And yeah, so that's what I got for you. We'll see you guys later. Bye. I haven't seen you in a long time.
Who's that?
YouTube.
Huh?
Say hi, YouTube. Remember Rihanna? She used to say, hi, YouTube. The sky is so vibrantly blue today. Too many trees. Well, we got a bit of snow. Not much, but the tractor's going. He says once you drive on the snow, it's much harder for it to melt. So he's like, I'm going to go ahead and plow it. So there he is. And it's good for him to get out and have something to do. I think he gets kind of bored being retired at 59. And he already shoveled the sidewalk. What a nice guy. How come I bet he's going to clean off my car before he's done? I bet he will. So I'm in the parking lot at work, and you can see the 14ers from here. Amazing. Amazing that we live here, but ready to go. This is exactly why they call them the Rocky Mountains. Some kind of crazy rock formation up there. Isn't that crazy? Yeah. It just like kind of jets out and hangs there. Having another super windy morning. We just had a big gust. Look at that tree. That tree wants to come down. Ugh. Hey, I wanted to show you, we've done some resets around the house. I started out by doing this beautiful little succulent garden. And look at these. I used to have those round metal things, and I had some succulents in there, but don't like how they looked after a lot of time. So I got these kind of boho macrame, and then I ordered those from Amazon. And then look what we did. We added live edge to the tops of the cabinets. Looks good. We did notice though that I probably need to, I have some oil wax that I will put on that because it just looks too blonde. And then up here, oh, looks so good. Yeah, but you can see that needs to get stained. And I used up all the oil wax yesterday. I'll show you on what in just a second. But yeah, I'm gonna order some more. All right. Over here, we moved the bar area. This was our little makeshift bar. I love this saying. That is the best saying. I love it. So this is a plant Savannah gave me right before she left on her trip. I'm keeping it alive. This is one she had at the shop. She gave me this one maybe 2 years ago. I got that one because it has purple. And I really like that one too. I picked these both up at Home Depot. And the customer gave us this, and it's kind of hanging in there. But I don't know if you remember the Hoosier. We had that Hoosier right here. I never liked it. It came out almost all the way to the rug. So I found this piece on Marketplace, and it has like a cream, and it had cream around the edges. So I painted it green, and I'm going to paint the insides too. But I ran out of the oil wax. It needs to go over it to tone down the green, but it matches that piece over there, and I think it looks great. So what we did was we purchased 2 live edge shelves. And see, that's what this is like, I think I did 2 coats of that, but look at that. I wish it still had bark on it, but what he told us was with those pieces, that's a different kind of wood. And he said the bark will stay on that. But this type of wood, the bark has a tendency to flake off. So I just stained it so you can kind of see the live edge better. And there's still a little bit of whatever on there. But I moved the bar stuff up to here. And what I'm going to do, because I have these beautiful decanters, and I'm going to get, I'm going to order some more. I didn't realize you could order them from Amazon, but you can. I thrifted these, and I find them a lot at the thrift store, but without the stopper. And the stopper, if you order it from Amazon, is $10, and you can order the whole thing for, some of them are like $12 to $20. So I'm going to order all of these beautiful decanters, and I'm going to put this stuff in the decanters. Because, like, we were gifted this. We were gifted this for Christmas. But, yeah. These 2 are left over from Savannah's wedding. Okay, so, yeah, I picked up this book at the thrift store. I thought it was a beautiful book, and I loved it. It said The Magic Mountain, and so I bought that. I did alter this. I don't love it, but Honey does, so I put it there. I really love this frame. Now I want to paint it and distress it, but for now, I put it there. We have the deer that we've had for a couple years. And then this beautiful, well, I wouldn't call it beautiful, but I really like it. It's a rustic lamp. Got the shutters behind it. I purchased this clock a while back, and I painted it, and I'm waiting for the perfect rice paper or some kind of design that would go good there. So I got that. Obviously, we have our little canvas of the president. And then up top, I purchased that the other day, the book photo thing. I don't know what you call it. Canvas. I picked that up at Hobby Lobby. The, what do you call those? Lanterns. I got those off of Marketplace. They were $50. I got the lady to bring them to me and sell them to me for $40. And the beautiful clock. I mean, look at that. I got that at the thrift store for $10. So that's our reset here. Don't mind this stuff. This stuff needs to get put away. But yeah, I love how that looks. And then up. Okay, so over here, this is the piece I was talking about. It matches this piece. And that piece we got for free. It had real pretty doors on it, but I didn't want the doors on it. So we took the doors off. I keep telling Honey I want him to cut this piece out. He's afraid it's structural. I don't think it's structural at all. What do you think? But anyway, that big mirror actually goes on the back of that piece. But you couldn't see it because it'd be behind the TV. So we took it off before we even moved in here. And it was up there. But we moved it over here. And I got these real pretty lanterns. They were on sale. I don't like them gold. I thought I did, but I don't. So I'm going to take the glass out and I'm going to paint them white. And then I'm going to distress so some of that gold shows through. And I'm not done. I have some more stuff I want to put up there, but they're in totes. And that's, that's all our family photos. But yeah, we've been busy. We've been busy. We've even got new rugs ordered. These are okay. We took them out back to power wash them, and they kind of got like this, and it's just time. They're 4.5 years old. They had a lot of walking, a lot of snow, a lot of mud, a lot of potentially some of that. But yeah, so we ordered new rugs. And we got new blinds because Shiva broke the blinds a while back. We've got very little snow left. We just haven't had very much at all this year, but you can see all the downed trees. Still here, the insurance man was supposed to come 3 times. The first 2 times he canceled for snow. The last time, he just didn't show up. You hear the wind? This is not even very much compared to, what we had before. All right, guys, I'm going to let you go. Yeah, I still haven't shown you my car. I need to show you my car.